You know, the Young Global Leaders program under the World Economic Forum have been called many different things over the years. Some say they're for young global leaders of tomorrow. Some say this is the most exclusive private social network in the world. As head of the program, how would you describe it?
Well, the Forum of Young Global Leaders is actually an accelerator for positive change in the world. What we do is we use the assets of our 1,400 individuals across 120 countries to come together and ideate and brainstorm ways that we can tackle critical global issues like climate change, like migration, like global geopolitical crises. And so we use this, the assets, the know-how, the influence of these individuals and work together as a community, but also see how they can work with the World Economic Forum and its various projects to really create positive change in the world.
Mariah, we're living in a fragmented world, however you look at it. How does the YGL program empower leaders to solve some of the most serious challenges we're facing right now that is, concerning our collective future, be it COVID or rising nationalism and xenophobia in parts of the world, or, damages to supply chains, so on and so forth?
We see the YGLs, the Young Global Leaders, as the ambassadors of unity, of solidarity, the bridge builders that can help resolve some of the fragmentation that we see.
And then how do you look at the role of YGLs in the greater China community? How have they, in your opinion, helped with the missions of the YGL program?
Within our YGL community in China, really this commitment to a shared future of mankind. So we have, this year, the CEO of Waterdrop, a company in China that's looking to make healthcare affordable. We also have the CEO of Friends of Nature, an organization that is working on environmental issues in the country. These are people who can both, share a new vision of what a more inclusive and sustainable world looks like for China, but also can help bridge the global understanding about what is happening in China. What are the stories that we don't necessarily hear in the rest of the world? How can people outside of China develop a more appreciative understanding of all that's happening in the country and really work towards this idea of a shared future for humanity?
There are many aspiring youths watching our program. How would you tell them how to become a future leader? And I guess, one question that they have in mind is leadership born or made?
So I'm a firm believer in the idea that leadership is made. So I think that the youth who are watching your program, each one of them is a leader in their own right. We all have characteristics of leadership that we're born with, and how we choose to cultivate them is what counts. So I would say, to the youth watching this program, please get out in your communities, make the world better however you can, starting with your neighborhood, starting with your neighbors. This is how we see real leadership grow over time into, renowned leadership.